Hey guys, we're going to get started right now. Thank you all so much for taking the time to pop in this evening. My name is Val Smith. I'm going to be hosting this incredible call. Pretty stoked, pretty excited about the future, what's going on here. Unbelievable stuff. If I could just sit here and get Tracy on here and I to get on here and let you all see what's going on here, it would blow your minds. We've got a lot of incredible things happening here at One Up List Builder, and in relationship to our Mentoring Millionaires program as well, too, is we're using One Up List Builder as a platform to help elevate people into prosperity consciousness with Mentoring Millionaires. And then obviously, really excited to potentially do an incredible 2-day event in Atlantis in the Bahamas. You can go down there for a week, do whatever you want with your family, but eventually we'd love to do an unbelievable professional development training methodology platform down there in Atlantis and let you all be a part of that. So let me tell you a little bit about One Up List Builder, first of all. A lot of great things are evolving out of it. I can't get into all specifics tonight, but I will tell you this. The price will be going up. The price will be going up in the form of cost, and then the price will be going up as form as commissions. You'll be making more money. Unfortunately, Tracy and I won't be making more money. I wish we were, but we're all about giving. This whole platform is about giving, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the platform right now. So the way we have One Up List Builder right now, you can take a look at the compensation plan on the video. It's right on the website. It's kind of a hybrid compensation plan. It is not multi-level marketing. It is a direct selling platform. You can earn a direct retail sales commission on a direct retail sales. However, what we did is we put a really cool, unusual twist in there. I've been in this game for 36 years. I call it a game. Everything in life's a game to some degree. And we turned this into a one-up direct retail sales plan, because you can make money infinite levels width and infinite levels deep. Unbelievable amounts of money. Okay, in our compensation plan video, we'll explain that to you. And right now, as we're sitting here, as I'm sitting here, as you're sitting there, as Tracy's sitting there, it's $15 one time out of pocket with a $5 annual subscription for hosting in a website. So here's the breakdown on the 15 bucks. Anyone that makes a sale gets 10. Now, you might not think that's a lot of money, but I'll tell you something. Well, I won't tell you yet. I'll tell you a little story why $15 and the logic behind that. But right now, it's $10 in commissions, infinite width, and then unbelievable infinite levels deep, okay? And you'll see how powerful, how potent it is when you see how the one-up works based on referral. You can get infinite referrals. We're seeing people when they came. We launched this December 19th. We saw people come in this December 19th, earn $3,000, $4,000 their first week. I can tell you my personal testimony, just with a little bit of money that I made, December 19th to December 23rd, got a really cool short video on it. It's about 1:47 seconds long, or 1:36 seconds. I can't remember which, or killer video Tracy created for me. Marketing video. I think you all need to see it at least once and maybe even utilize something like this. December 19th to December 23rd, so just before Christmas, I had made just personally, Tracy and I didn't have to do this because we admin the company. We host the website. We take over all the costs, customer support, everything. We do all that for $5. So it's not like we're making a fortune here on that. We hope to make our money back as we upsell. Just being straight up with you, everything on the internet that upsells, they really make their money on the back end. And so we hope in the upsells that we can make some money and be as rich as you someday. Anyhow, what I want to tell you is something. I get stuck when I start getting sidetracked. I'm watching Tracy laughing at me right now on the camera here. You can't see her, but I sure can. Anyhow, so with the $15, $5 goes for hosting, 10 goes for you in the form of unlimited commissions. The product, you're going to get 15,000 cellular database list. Why a cellular database? Some people are just like, it's so foreign to people. Why a cellular database? Well, new technology out there. A lot of people are texting, okay? And then a new technology out there called ringless voicemail. You can utilize the ringless voicemail platform. Donald Trump did it. Hillary Clinton did it in the election in 2016. Tracy and I purchased over 200 million cellular phone numbers in North America, most of them in the United States. And then what we're doing is we're allowing people to utilize these numbers. You can do whatever you want with them. You can sell them because you're getting them for really $10 and a $5 hosting fee. The numbers are probably worth about $250 when you break it down and see what we paid for it all. But you know, it's just the way that the concept is. We're in the giving mode and everything that is we do. And I'll tell you a little bit about the psychology of the $15. Because everyone says Now, like, why are you guys giving away 15,000 leads? Well, we're not really giving away 15,000 leads. They're 15,000 cellular database, but knowing Tracy, she always bends the rules a little bit. She doesn't give you 15,000. She gives you 25. So you're getting 25,000 that you can use for texting. You can use for ringless voicemail. You can discover more about ringless voicemail and why Fortune 500 companies are moving in that direction. A lot of people on the internet are not too familiar with it. We pioneer things here. That's what we do for a living. And so you're going to get that. You're also going to get access to the Law of Attraction software. We went out and spent $200 on a piece of software. $200 is not a lot of money, but I'm bringing up the $200 because not only are you getting the cellular database worth maybe $200 to $300, $350, you're getting a $200 piece of software. I like to call it the Law of Attraction software, based on the movie The Secret, based on any great spiritual teacher out there that talks about Law of Attraction. There's that whole, in vogue type of situation on the internet a few years back. Law of Attraction, Law of Attraction, Law of Attraction. A lot of people don't understand it. Most people really don't understand what Law of Attraction is and how it really works. But anyhow, we've got a Law of Attraction software out there. It's really, really cool. You can extract exactly what you're looking for from, I believe, 7, and if I'm wrong, it could be 9, 7 to 9 different social networks. Okay, and you can extract exactly what you're looking for if you're in multi-level marketing and you're looking to extract health and nutritional users, you're looking for cell phone users, you're looking for weight loss users, whatever it is, facelift users, whatever you are looking for. There's keywords that you can punch into this extractor, and it will help you find these people that you're looking for. Isn't that cool? Then couple that with the compensation plan. We've got a hot program. Now, let me kind of explain the philosophy as to why, because a lot of people say, I saw one guy that I know on the internet. He was kind of being cynical about our $15 business opportunity. He was kind of joking. He said to one of my colleagues, he said, why would a guy that drives a Ferrari, owns 17 houses, have a Porsche and stuff like that in his driveway? Why would a guy like that have a $15 business opportunity? Well, there's a reason for it, because I'm not stupid like he is. And I have no problem saying that he's stupid, because we're getting a lot of the people from his company come in our company. This is why we did $15. You have to be a scholar. You have to be a student of the industry if you want to own a company. If you want to be a distributor, you don't have to be that smart. But as an owner of a company, and taking that responsibility, as Tracy and I are doing, we've got to study the industry, because we're in the service industry. It's like hospitality. It's like hotel. It's like restaurant. Okay? We're here to perform a service for our clientele, which is you. And Tracy and I have aspirations of putting over 5 million people in this business opportunity. And I know we can do that beyond any question, beyond any doubt, because we're a little bit smarter than the average marketer out there. And we want people to learn the things that we know, so that when you do go and get online, you're not going to be a victim. You're not going to be just an average, mediocre marketer out there, even if you're making $10,000, $15,000. I know what it's like to earn over $400,000 a month. I'm not a $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 marketer. I've been there, done it. Did over $900 million in sales, close to $1 billion in sales, and did $91 million working in this house that you're seeing me sit in right now. Excuse me, not in income, but in retail sales. Now, I'm not here to talk about myself, but you know what? There's a reason why certain people do big volumes. You've got to understand the industry. You've got to understand people. You've got to understand the mindset, the way they think, the way they move, what they spend their money on, where the bigger populations out there. So when you got some Mickey Mouse guy kind of mocking what we're doing at $15, because we've done millions of dollars in sales, why did we do the $15? Well, it all goes back to something Warren Buffett says. Okay, Warren Buffett. Hope you know Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says the things that you like to do, or the things that you love to do, like or love to do, make those your hobbies. And that kind of contradicts what all the experts and the gurus say on the internet, because they say, find your love, find your passion, go out there and make a ton of money and implement it and put it into play. And that's what I thought years ago too, right? I thought, find what you love to do, find your passion, your love, things you're instinctually attracted to, and run with it. And then Warren Buffett blows that theory out of the water by saying, just do that as a hobby. Oh, really? Okay, I guess I better listen. It's Warren Buffett, only one of the richest men in the world. What Warren Buffett says is, discover what the people of the planet are plugged into, what it is they love to do. Even if you don't like it, even if you don't love it, make that your business. Okay? And that makes a lot of sense to me, because my other colleagues that drive a Ferrari like I do, some of those guys own 8, 9, 10 McDonald's. You know, some of those guys own 14, 15 donut shops. And every time you see a Ferrari or McDonald's or at a donut shop, it's not because they're there eating, it's because they're there collecting the money so they can go get another Ferrari. Because that's what the masses like to do. So when Tracy and I started thinking about creating a simulator, you see what's missing in this industry. You've got all these business opportunities, and they all sell the tools and the bells and whistles and automated systems. Nah, man, they're missing the boat. They're totally missing the boat. They're missing the point. You need those, but those are superficial secondary tools. We've got to study human behavior. And what I said to Tracy in one of my breakthrough moments is I said, Trace, she said, yeah. I said, we got to create a simulator, just like a flight simulator for pilots, just like a race car simulator for, you know, for guys that are wanting to be race car drivers. You don't send somebody out in a car doing 200 miles an hour. You don't send a pilot up in the air without thousands of hours in simulation to take, you know, to take all these courses before you send the big bird up in the sky with people on it. There's absolutely no way. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point being is we got this industry, and no offense, full of people that have a dream, looking for a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but we've got a dysfunctional group of people, not as human beings, but maybe in the online world, they're not functioning their maximum potential because they really don't know what to do. And then some guru goes out there and says, hey, man, we need these tools. You need all these tools. You need all these tools. You know what? What I discovered now, you don't need anything. You don't need to buy automated systems. You don't need to buy tools. Have you ever read the book Think and Grow Rich? This is the breakthrough we recently had. I better not talk too much about this. But when we launch our new platform in a couple weeks here, which I'm pretty excited about, the price is going to go up a little bit too, by the way, so you can all earn more commissions. We're going to have an unbelievable system based on the book Think and Grow Rich. There's one thing that I've always preached for the last 25, 26 years, teaching over 2 million people around the world. Universal spiritual laws. Okay? Universal spiritual laws. What you think about, you bring about. Okay? There's a law of gravity. Walk off a 30-story building, all the power positive thinking, all the goal setting in the world, all the motivational speakers in the world will not save you. The law of gravity will pull you to your death into the ground. Okay? The bottom line is poverty cannot attract prosperity. Something has to change, and an automated system can't change you. Okay? I used to be a shy, scared, introverted person. 17 years of failure. Something had to change in me. To get me in front of a camera, to get me to say, hi, my name's Val Smith, on a conference call, that was a puke session. That was an anxiety attack just to say, hi, my name's Val Smith. Avoided that. Scared, terrorized, had anxiety attacks, tremors, everything. I could tell you all kinds of horror stories. But something had to change. And why it changed, you'll discover later. And for a lot of people on the internet, they need to go through that same change. But you can't treat effects with effects, guys. You can't treat it. Well, you can, but you're going to still have the same problem. You know what I'm saying? You give a winning lottery ticket. You give a winning lottery ticket to somebody that has not evolved and grown in their mindset, despite what all the experts teach you on the internet about systems, methodologies, platforms. You need to do this, send traffic here, send traffic there. You know how many people go out there and send traffic to their website and still fail and still lose money, and all those promises from all the gurus are full of crap? Okay? It's because there's something going on here. The blueprint has not yet been developed in here. The skill set has not been developed here. Can it be developed? Absolutely. Is the willpower there? Yeah. Is the dream there? Yeah. Is the hope there? But now you need to be around the people that can help you develop the skill set, allow you to come out of your comfort zone to some degree, and then you just use the principles of Think and Grow Rich, which we'll be implementing and teaching more of in our training platforms, all for a little over $15 when we launch our brand new platform. Okay? We still have the old platform still up and running, the one we launched December 19th, 2016. That's up and running, still taking payments every single day. Everything's still functioning there. But now we are ready to blow this thing out of the water. And a little secret is, here's a little secret. With what we have going on here, and the principles and the methodologies and the platform and the concepts of what we have, I'll tell you where the real money's at. Okay? You really want to know where the real money's at? No offense, but it's not in North America. You might think it's in the United States, biggest market in the world in network marketing. It could be for certain people. There's a lot of companies that function, but the beautiful thing about what we're doing is we have a digital back office. We're in digital commerce here. Electronic products is where it's at, because the key word through the evolutionary process of what's happening in marketing right now is instant. Instant. Instant is everything. People want instant pay. You get instant pay here. No company sends you a check. You get paid instantly, the minute the transaction happens. Okay, you get instant access to the back office the minute the transaction happens. And so keeping that in mind, going back to, explaining the $15, the industry, the consciousness, the mindset of the industry, people have already been beat up at $1,000. People have already been beat up at $500. People have already been beat up at $100 or, $80 and $150 in auto ship plus shipping and handling. People have already been kicked in the teeth with all that stuff. They're tired of it. And I'm not here to knock that stuff. I love that stuff. It's just that the industry has not been taught correctly. Okay? The industry has only taught people how to bleed all over the place. All right? And they've tried to mask it with Band-Aids here and there. You cannot do that. I mean, you can do that technically if you're a jerk, but the bottom line is people need to learn the true art and science of building a business and the power of leverage, the way very rich, wealthy people would do it. And the key thing is about rich, wealthy people, let me tell you this. Rich, wealthy people don't have to spend much money to become rich and wealthy. And you'll learn that discovery here. We'll open up your eyes to a whole world of leverage. A couple of things I didn't even talk about. I got so much data going on in my head. Going back to December 19th. Tracy, if there's anything I forgot that you think I was talking about and I lost it, get back to me. Because I'm like boom, 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 boom tonight. December 19th to December 23rd. I forgot to tell you the story. So Tracy and I, we admin this. We put $15 in on the deal. We didn't have to because we own it. We put $15 each on the deal. Why? So we could have a story. Everything in marketing is about a story. And anyone that tells you otherwise is not in tune with marketing. They don't have any money. It's all about my story marketing. So Tracy and I wanted our own story. And my story was this. December 19th to December 23rd, in a $15 business opportunity, living a $15 lifestyle, I was able to pull off. What was I able to pull off? A few things. Number one, 2 Bruno Mars tickets. No big deal. Some people don't like Bruno Mars. I love Bruno Mars. I think he's gifted, talented, whatever. It wasn't that I wanted to go. My 10-year-old daughter wanted to go. Now you're all saying, oh, yeah, blame it on your 10-year-old daughter. You're right. I really wanted to go too. But for my 10-year-old daughter, we're going to the Bruno Mars concert July 31st here in Edmonton. And tickets were $450 each for the tickets we got. 2 tickets, $450 each, $900. My son's sports equipment. Got my son's sports equipment, $857. Sports equipment means up here in Canada, a little bit different than the United States. It means hockey equipment. It means a jock, shoulder pads, shin pads, hockey equipment, skates, the whole gambit, hockey stick and all, and the helmet and the visor and stuff. So he got his sports equipment. And then my wife wanted an Apple Watch, so I went and bought an Apple Watch. So I got an Apple Watch, $987 Apple Watch, or $900 and something Apple Watch, and then over $800 in sports equipment and $900 in Bruno Mars tickets. That's $2,700 in purchases. You know what it cost me from December 19th to December 23rd? I got $2,700 in purchases for $15. We got people right now at $15 making $1,800 a month mortgage payments. One time out of pocket, $15. Isn't that amazing? We got people that'll get a credit card bill for $637. Hey, Val, I got my credit card statement, $637. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. How'd you pay it? Yeah, I can afford to pay it now. How much did it cost you? $15. People are living the $15 dream right now because they've taken that one time out of pocket $15 and they're leveraging it into $30, $40 a day, $160, $180 a day. And in some cases, we have some people that went over $700 a day, $720, $710, $420, $480, $370. It all depends at what level you're playing at. Isn't that amazing? So we've got some incredible things happening here. There's so much I want to tell you. There's so much that we've added to this. And I know there's things that I'm missing on this call right now that I meant to tell you tonight, but I just got too much information going in my head. Excuse me, information overload. And I'm just really stoked. A lot of great things happening. So anyhow, guys, whoever put you on this call, get back to them. If you want to talk to myself or Tracy, that can be totally arranged. We are totally approachable. We are in the business. We are in the service business. the hospitality business. We're here to support your business, whether it be three-way calling or just to get to know us, ask us a few questions about what it is we're doing, what's our vision, and what's our mission. And it's all great. And I'm so excited about some of the new things that are just a couple weeks away. Another thing we're tapping into, I'll just tell them this, Trace. The second and third world countries, the reason why we're going there, that's what I was missing. This is what I want to tell you. People say $15. Okay. Honestly, the North American market is cool, but Tracy and I we're not even concerned about the North American market. If North America is smart enough to play, that's cool. But the market we're after is second and third world countries. Why? Because with the currency and the dollar exchange, the populations are so big. I live in the second largest country in the world, and so does Tracy. Canada is the second largest country in the world, geographically speaking. There's only 36 million people in this beautiful, one-of-a-kind country. You go to the Philippines, a whole bunch of little islands scattered in the middle of an ocean there. There's over 100 million people. Think we can't get 5 million people in the Philippines there that can afford $15? There's people in the Philippines that are spending $100 a month in auto shipping programs, and to them, that's like $3,000, $4,000. Okay? The world, the second and third world countries need a $15 business opportunity, or a business opportunity that's at least under $30. Okay, just because of the currency exchange, and at the same time, a lot of these people are living in conditions that are just not acceptable from a humanitarian point of view. We are going to be able to generate prosperity in their lives. We're going to teach them the power of leverage, and for them to be earning $70, $80 a day, $130, $140 a day in U.S. currency is like earning $1,000 a day. They're going to be living like kings and queens. Our whole philosophy is to get out there. And honestly, I was thinking about it today, Trace. We haven't really talked about it. I would literally love to get out of this house and get on a plane and do what our friend Shane Miranda does. Our friend Shane Miranda is one of the highest paid network marketers in the world. Unbelievable amounts of money he makes. But I would really like to get out there with the different phases we have and get out there in different international countries and explain to them the model, how it works and why, and how we can take people from, the basement to the penthouse, a little bit of money, and show them how to take it into a multi-million-dollar stratosphere, or at least 7 figures. And don't be impressed when I say 7 figures, because $1 million today in income, whether you do it in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it's tremendous. It's a tremendous accomplishment. But you know what? $1 million is nothing. To have $1 million in your bank account is nothing today. It's just a little over poverty level. It is. You don't get a lot for $1 million anymore. You should see in Canada, you do not get a lot for $1 million anymore. Tracy will tell you that too. To get a nice house, a nice house, it's almost $2 million. You can buy a shack, like a freaking teardown in Canada, in certain areas of Canada here, for $1.5 million. A condemned house for $1.2 million that you couldn't even live in. You'd have to tear it down in some areas. So $1 million is nothing. So I highly challenge you to make $1 million, and I can show you how to do it out of $15 one time out of pocket right now. We're living the $15 lifestyle, a $15 dream, and it's kind of cool. It feels like one of those stories. Those stories you always hear about, the immigrant that comes off the ship or the immigrant that gets off the airplane. They come to North America. I have to say North America for you all living in the United States. You might say the American dream, right? So they're coming for the American dream. They get off the plane. They have $50 in their pocket. And then all of a sudden they own half of Silicon Valley. They have this unbelievable breakthrough, and they're multimillionaires, and they're living the incredible lifestyle, all because they took $50 out of their pocket, landed on U.S. soil, and developed a dream. Well, we're gonna take a lot of people out there around the world that would normally be, in a situation of employment. And I love this. I was talking to a friend of mine today about employment, right? Like some of these companies say, well, we employ 15,000 employees. And you know what I said to a guy? I said to a guy today, I said, that's pretty cool. I taught over 2 million people how to be self-employed. So what we do here is we self-employ people. And that's the way the world's going. If you want to survive on this planet, your kids, your grandkids, you want to teach them how to be not codependent on a false system that puts them in a situation of complacency and a false sense of security. We need to get out there as warriors and start teaching people financial independence. We need to teach people self-employment. That is the way to go. Without it, a lot of families are going to crash and burn. I really believe that in my heart and soul. So we're here to help you in every which way, shape, and form possible. And I think I've chatted a little bit too long. I've talked for about 27 minutes. I usually talk for about 4 hours, but 27 minutes is not bad tonight. So anyhow, guys, love you all in spirit. I hope you take this call seriously. This is your future. It's your online world. And if you want to learn the Think and Grow Rich way of Napoleon Hill, how he would build a business, how Henry Ford would build a business, and not have to do all the things with the bells and the whistles and the tools and drive all this traffic to your website personally, where you don't have to sit there and do all that physical labor, I can show you how to do it. If you want to do the physical labor, that's okay. You're not going to make much money doing that. The best way to do it is to be able just to go watch TV and watch Jerry Springer, sit on the couch and make a lot of money doing it. Now, I'm not quite that, but I'm going to almost show you that through the Henry Ford way of making money, okay? Henry Ford was absolutely brilliant in what he did in order to become one of the wealthiest men in the world, and I can show you the exact blueprint he did, how he handled it, and he knew nothing about nothing, okay? Listen, guys, love you all in spirit. Have a great night. Bye for now.